So you've got your tutoring niche, your offer, and your pricing set. Now what? If you're thinking, how do I actually find students? You're not alone. The truth is, great tutors don't always have full schedules. The ones who do, they know how to market themselves to find the right clients without feeling pushy or awkward. Today, I'm sharing a simple marketing plan that will help you book out your summer tutoring schedule and find your dream clients. Make sure you stick with me till the end because I always give you the best tips the whole way through. Hey friend, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to dive in to help you find your dream clients, to make sure that you're not being pushy or too salesy. And to get started, we need to go over some of the mistakes that I commonly see that tutors make when they are marketing their services. Most tutors wait for clients to find them instead of actively searching for them themselves. They're just sitting back, hoping that they will get a tutoring client, and let me tell you, that is not the best plan. Some tutors also rely solely on word-of-mouth marketing.
Listen up, everybody. In the last year, we have lost 7 clients to the big chains. These gift baskets are a ticket back into their lives. We are going to show up at these businesses unannounced, and we are going to win them back.
With gift baskets.
With peanut brittle.
And while that can be effective and has worked for some tutors, I'm telling you, you have to have a few more strategies in your tool belt. Marketing doesn't always mean spamming. It means showing up where your ideal clients already are. So now that we've covered the mistakes, we need to find out where your ideal clients are. So I'm going to list off some of the places you can find them and tell you exactly what you can do to get into these groups so that you can market yourself in an authentic way that's not going to be salesy or pushy. One place I love to start is Facebook groups. So you could join local parenting groups, homeschool groups, neighborhood groups, and answer questions authentically inside of those groups and provide value. You're not just dropping an ad. This even happens sometimes inside of our free Tutorpreneur Tribe Facebook group, which is a free group that I have for tutors to connect, where someone will drop their tutoring services. And that's an automatic delete for most Facebook groups because you're not helping solve a problem. But there are groups that parents are actually looking for tutors, and that would be a place that you could talk about your services in a way that actually solves a problem and will not come across salesy. Another idea is community boards. You might think back to when you were a kid and going to the library and seeing a bulletin board full of people with their business cards on push pins or ads to have a roommate. Well, this is still the case in most libraries, coffee shops, churches, pediatricians' offices. That's a great place to ask to put your services up because parents are going to be looking there. Even if it's inadvertently, they're standing by the sign, they look at it, they see tutoring for math, and they're like, oh great, my kid needs this for the summer to avoid the summer slide. Perfect. They rip off your name and number and give you a call. So don't overthink those. Those are very powerful ways to use marketing in a different way than we're used to now, with the internet being the main source of marketing that we all use. Another way that you can market yourself is networking with schools and teachers. Reaching out to classroom teachers that you probably already know would be helpful, guidance counselors, PTA groups. And if you're not in the classroom, I totally understand maybe being a little hesitant about this. I am a classroom teacher, so this is a easily accessible source if you're a teacher. However, if you're a former teacher, you probably have friends that are still inside schools, or if you're a parent, then you know the school that your kids go to. Most of the time, the people that aren't willing to make this move are just afraid to talk about their services, and you're never going to have a full tutoring client list and a booked out summer if you're afraid to talk about what you offer. So most of the time though, we can't tutor our own students. That would be a conflict of interest, but you could work with former students or students from another school. I encourage you to look into your teaching contract if you are currently a classroom teacher to find out the logistics of that. I can't give you that answer because I don't work with you. So I have to read the rules of my own contract and figure that out on my own. So do that before you start signing up your own students. I would hate for you to get into an issue with your school district. All right, my next tip for you is going to cover how to market yourself without feeling salesy. And this one is so important because most of the time when we don't talk about our tutoring services, we're holding ourselves back, and it's because we're afraid we're going to sound salesy. Nobody wants to sound like they work at a used car lot, right? No shade at those people, but I've told my husband before, after we bought the last car that I did pay off with tutoring, by the way, that I am not buying another car unless I can buy it online or I have the cash in hand, because negotiating with those people is nuts. And I'm sure you've done it before too. And so the tips I'm going to give you in this category will help you so you don't feel that way. So we want to be the guide, not the salesperson. So you could share tips about tutoring, success stories that you've had, show helpful resources instead of just selling your services. Another powerful way to do this is to really leverage the testimonials that you have. A parent's glowing review of your tutoring services is 10 times more powerful than any ad that you could make up. You can also offer a free value piece, so a short learning checklist, a reading guide. This can give you warm leads. It'll also help grow your email list, and if you've watched any of my other videos here on this channel, I'm all about you having sustainability in your tutoring business and growing your email list, and this is a great way to do it. Okay, let's talk about word of mouth marketing, because I am a big fan of this, but I think it has to be done in culmination with everything that I'm talking about today in this video. So there are some secrets to word of mouth marketing, and we just have to dig into them and use them appropriately. Happy clients turn into your best marketing tool. One parent tells your services to another parent because you did such a standout job with their student. That's going to just be a snowball effect down the road for you. The magic of tutoring referrals is that you get people that are more warm instead of cold into your leads. And one way you can do this authentically too is if you offer a referral discount. I'm a big fan of this. So if you refer a friend for maybe a summer club that you're offering, you could get $10 off for your next session. It's just a way to incentivize the whole thing. Whether or not they were going to give you the referral anyway, you could sweeten the deal, and that really harnesses the power of the testimonial that you got from the other parent and builds like no trust on such a deeper level, and you will continue to fill your list with that kind of method. Consistency is going to beat perfection, so just showing up regularly builds trust in any kind of marketing plan that I would give you. So if that means consistently showing testimonials or consistently making social media posts that talk about your services, showing how you use resources in your sessions, consistency is going to be key here in marketing yourself and having a sold out summer. There's so many ways to build your tutoring client list up, and I've talked about a few of them. I'd love to know what your favorite marketing strategies are below. I've worked with hundreds, if not thousands of tutors at this point in my career, and I can tell you that the ones that are the most successful, word of mouth marketing is huge for them because they offer elite services. They're giving the best services possible because they have turned their tutoring business into a full-time business or a real business. It doesn't have to be full-time, but they went from hobby, something they were just doing on the side, to completely turning it into, like I said, a business. Whether it's 10 hours a week that you can do this or 40, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're treating it like the professional business that it really is. And that's how you get a sold out summer and build trust with your tutoring clients and get word of mouth marketing to continue for you when you're not even in the room. You don't need a massive audience. You just need to be visible in all the right places. So even if you're just starting with one tutoring client, give yourself a pat on the back and know that you are making the best moves to build your business up. We all have to start somewhere, and starting is always the hardest step. And if you want a full plan for marketing this summer so that you can have a sold out summer, make sure that you get on the wait list right now for my once a year taught masterclass, Sold Out Summer. I only teach it one time in the spring. I give you all of my templates. I show you how to talk to people on social media, what to post. I even give you exactly what I would say to get more clients. And we dive deep in this hour-long masterclass. So make sure you're on the wait list. I'll leave it in the description box below. And I know that you are ready to build your tutoring client list up. That's why you watch this video. And remember, this entire month and into April, we are digging deep into tutoring. And so every week I will have a different video that slowly builds on it. So if you missed last week's video, go ahead and check that one out and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.